Hi, in this series, I'm going to be teaching you all about the amphibians, starting with the famous internet sensation, the axolotl. What exactly is an axolotl? The axolotl is named after the Aztec god of fire and lightning, so that basically means that it invented fire and it decides whenever lightning hits you. The axolotl really hates Roy Sullivan. Just kidding. The axolotl is a water-dwelling amphibian that inhabits the wetlands and lakes of central Mexico, mostly in Lake Xochimilco. In their natural environment, they aren't pink. They're a grayish green or brown color. Most axolotls are bred in captivity, and since people like the color pink, they want to breed pink ones, I guess. There are over 1 million axolotls in captivity, which is much more than in the only place they are left, this tiny little lake at the southern end of Mexico City. There could be as little as 50 of them left because people are throwing garbage in the lake and polluting it, and there are invasive animals preying on them. But there's something amazing about them, and that is they're able to regenerate their bodies because they don't scar. More on that later. They used to be more abundant before urbanization and the destruction of their natural habitat. Unfortunately, they're incredibly endangered, and I really hope that the initiatives for restoration and research can save them before it's too late, because they have a part in the rich Mexico City culture, and they're proud of this cool animal that's native to their home. You guys should watch this video about it because it's really cool and well made. By the way, what is an amphibian? An amphibian is an ectothermic, aka cold-blooded vertebrate. It has 4 legs, permeable skin, and lives on land and water. Amphibians are a type of species that includes frogs, toads, newts, and salamanders. Another characterizing element of the amphibian is their tendency to undergo metamorphosis, like how the frog does metamorphosis. Frogs undergo metamorphosis when they go from egg to tadpole with legs to froglet, and finally a frog. Notice how this frog looks completely different from when it was a baby. Axolotls differ from your typical amphibian. They're salamanders, and salamanders are amphibians that have long tails, slender bodies, and smooth, slippery skin that breathes oxygen and drinks water. But what makes axolotls unique is their neoteny, or pedomorphic features. They do not undergo metamorphosis the same way other salamanders and their amphibian family members do. They don't grow lungs. What is neoteny? Neoteny means that they retain their juvenile features from their larval stage, like their feathered tails and their gills, and at the same time, they reach sexual maturity and are able to reproduce. A major part of metamorphosis is the development of lungs, which axolotls do not undergo, as opposed to most amphibians. That's why what they undergo instead is called pedomorphosis, not metamorphosis, which means they remain as really big aquatic tadpoles with legs throughout their adult life. Their ability to stay young and live for as long as 15 years, retaining juvenile features, is something that fascinates scientists. Their ability to regenerate limbs and organs is also something that is given significant attention in research facilities. By studying how the axolotl is able to retain young features and completely regenerate their limbs and organs from scratch, scientists are attempting to figure out how to use this technology to hopefully be able to make humans regenerate their limbs and organs as well. When us useless mammals lose our limbs or organs, we can't get them back. But by figuring out this technology, hopefully in the future we'll have the ability to regenerate our body parts. And I'm really ready for this scientific breakthrough because some of us out here really need it. Well, that's all for today. If you have any questions, let me know, and I'll try my best to answer them. My next video will be about AI and the detrimental effects it's having on the environment. Toodles!